A local pediatricians group has just changed its policy when it comes to patients and vaccines. If you aren't vaccinated, you'll now have to find somewhere else to go. We want to know how you feel. Do you think doctors should deny patients who don't vaccinate their kids? Please weigh in at WXYZ.com/vote. 7 Action News reporter Anu Prakash has more.
The new policy was just sent to patients yesterday, and the doctor's office is already getting a lot of feedback.
I know those policies are going around a lot lately, and I support it. I agree with it.
Megan Emery is a mom of 3 who's talking about the new policy at Southfield Pediatric Physicians that says we will no longer accept unvaccinated children. Emery says it gives her peace of mind.
Especially the young ones. My daughter at 10 weeks isn't old enough for the measles vaccine yet.
Dr. Robert Bloom is one of the pediatricians here. He says they've debated this policy for years, but the recent measles outbreak was the deciding factor.
We were really worried about someone coming into our office that has measles that could infect, especially the little babies, because they can't get a measles vaccine typically until they're a year old. So that first year, they're at risk of being exposed to it.
Dr. Bloom says he does worry about patients who will have to find somewhere else to go, but they had to draw the line when it comes to the health of patients.
This really only comes down to a handful of families that are just totally anti-vaccine and won't do it no matter what. And those are really the ones that we worry about.
Reaction to the new policy came quickly. The office manager says most of it has been positive, with comments like "Thank you for putting the health of children ahead of illogical fear," along with "That's awesome" and "I support this decision 100%. But some have expressed their opposition, saying "Very disappointed in your practice's decision," and another parent saying "Shame on you." Dr. Bloom says many other local pediatricians already have policies in place that require patients to follow the full vaccination schedule. He says at Southfield Pediatric Physicians, they'll work with families to find a vaccination schedule they feel comfortable with.
We'll work with them to find a schedule that they feel more comfortable with to do some of the vaccines, eventually getting all of the vaccines, but doing it on a more modified schedule.
He says they didn't come to the decision easily, but it had to be done.
So we do think this sends a message that we think it's really important.
In Novi, Anu Prakash, 7 Action News.